Hello everybody, Vigarg here, and today I'm playing some Minecraft. But I did come up with an idea, an automatic train station. Now, I made two different minecart stations. One with my design, big and big, and then another one with one that I think it's pretty common. I don't really know what other people use for their minecart stations, but I've seen this before, and this is what I actually use. And, if you don't know how this works, you just jump in the minecart, press the button, and there's a powered rail that pushes you. And then, powered rails and normal rails just take the rest. And then you go up here, and then bang. You can do it again. And that's really just how it works. It's low on resources. Low on resources. It doesn't cost much to make. It's really simple to make. All you gotta understand is that. Give me a second. Is that this button will hit, or this button will power this powered rail for like a second, and that's just long enough to get you going. And then when you're coming, you'll just automatically go up against here with your speed, and then you can do it again, and that's just how it works. But what if you're on a multiplayer server? What if you are, now I haven't tried this with a multiplayer server. I'm pretty sure it'll work, but I'm not really sure. But what if you're on a multiplayer server? You're coming down the line, you're coming down this line. Okay, here, I'm going to simulate this. Coming down the line, do-doom. Okay, you're at the end, but then there's someone behind you coming down the line. Oh, they're going to bounce off. I know that really didn't look like much, but they weren't really going that fast, and I can't really push that far. Oh gosh, he had a friend coming? Oh snap. See, this is just like a domino effect. Once he comes, he pushes this minecart, which pushes against that minecart, which really doesn't do anything. And then he pushes off, and then he pushes off even more. And then, as you can see, if you have a pretty popular server, that can get pretty crazy. I just said pretty crazy. Wow, two pretties. That was really crazy. A big congestive block. And if you're just now joining the server and you don't have a minecart or a pickaxe, then you're gonna have to take a while to break it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, you can break it in 6 hits, but I was just being derpy. And that's how you break it, unless you have a diamond pick and you can just insta break these. I know I'm on creative mode, but actually let's test something real quick. Yep, works. Okay, but mine is more for survival, or for a server. Reasons being is that if you're a server admin, chances are you're probably going to spawn all these items. Let's be honest. It probably will not be messed with by anyone. You're an admin. If you're just a player, it's gone. Don't even attempt it. But, survival, just a single player, this is a lot of resources. Sure, it's just blocks and rails and powered rails and redstone and a button, a piston and redstone and repeaters and redstone. It's just a lot of crap you gotta get. But yeah, I kind of just lost my train of thought. So I'm going to show you how this works now. Okay, so I did say this is an automatic minecart station. Up here, this is the loader. It can hold up to 5 minecarts. It is, I'm just going to show you like this. So how you load them is that when you're coming to this station and you're at your place, you jump off, and then your minecart goes without you up here and goes straight into the loader. And let's say, oh crap, I actually wanted to go to the other station over there because I left my my ink sac. Well, then you just press this button. You can go right there and bamboozle. You are there. Now, starting from, I think, here. Actually, not there. Here. Here are all the items you're going to need. You're going to need 9 redstone torches, 13 power rails, 36 normal rails, 1 detector rail, 1 button, 39 redstone, 5 redstone repeaters, and about 4 stacks, maybe 3 stacks, of whatever kind of material you need. I use stone bricks, but you can use whatever. Oh, and remember, rails, any kind of rails, redstone, torches, and redstone cannot go on top of glass, so only you really use that for the loader. And I lied about the detector rail. I just now remembered I replaced that because it was unneeded, and it was just unneeded. So, yeah, that's how it works. You just load it like that, and of course you can load it and make it go with oh whoops, I missed it. Make it go at the same time. I had this, why didn't I just use that? But here, I'll show you how it works. So, all the redstone torches up through here, just power the powered rails. Pretty simple, that's just how it works. You hit this button, and what it does is the current goes over here, under there, hits the redstone repeater to extend the current, hit another redstone repeater to extend the current. I was really paranoid about the current holding, and then it splits off into two places here. Hits this redstone repeater, which is actually important. This controls how long the tick is, and I have it to, I believe, the shortest tick available, and it's about half a second. So a normal tick would be like, but this tick is like, I don't know if you heard that snapping, but that's really what it is. And how that's possible is like this. Watch. Hang on, let me see. What can you see from this angle? Watch this redstone, and then watch this redstone. I'll do it multiple times so you can see. So as you can see, what is actually making this tick shorter is the blocking of the redstone right here. This redstone right here powers this piston, which then pushes this block about halfway through the tick, and it blocks off all the redstone from here. And that's just how it works. And then it keeps going. Redstone repeater, another redstone repeater, making sure the current holds. You probably don't need this many redstone repeaters. Goes up here. It hits this inverter, and the reason there's this inverter, if you don't know what an inverter is, if there is a powered signal going, the inverter will turn it into an unpowered, and when that first signal goes unpowered, then this signal would go powered. And so we have it set like this, because this piston has to be right here. It's got to be right there. It just has to be right there, because it keeps them from just, when they're being loaded, just dumping out. So it's always powered to keep everything in there. I will actually load more minecarts because we need more. Don't load multiple at a time. I mean, don't just spam it. I mean, just don't do it. And frick. Do it like this. I don't know how many I just loaded. 3, 4, oh good, 5. See, it'll load that many. Okay, so yeah, it holds them in place. Once you push that button, if you will watch right there, that is what the piston is holding. A very quick pull back and push back, I guess. And it lets exactly one minecart go. If you do it for one tick, 2 or 3 may come out, but if you do it for half a tick, only 1 will come out. I've tested this several times, and that is always, always, always the case. I've never actually had any problems with the half tick only letting out more, because it always lets out 1. And that is basically it. Well, I will show you this. Now when they do come out, they don't always see. As you can see, most of them are hanging off right there, and when you drop them, they'll actually like sink into this block. They won't actually go into the rail. They'll just get stuck, which is really annoying. But what I've done is it drops, and then it hits here, right there exactly, and then it pushes it down onto this rail, and then that rail just goes doop, and it switches it off. I will not do a how to make this guide. I will not make a I will not make any kind of guide on how to make this. No step-by-steps. No anything really. What I've just done is what I'm going to do, simply because I would probably mess it up and do it wrong. This was about 3 hours of trial and error, and then slowly this thing came to be. Oh, and just so you know, there is a redstone torch underneath this powered rail, but it doesn't do anything except for power this rail. And what you can do is you can actually replace this button with a lever or a pressure plate. Actually, we'll do that. Is that gonna work? No, it's not gonna work. Here, let's do this. I hit the wrong button. Okay, let's try this. Are we loaded? Ah. So as you can see, a pressure plate will work as well. A lever. Do I have a lever on me? Is that yes? Will a lever work? That's a good question. Yes, a lever will work. So anything that can hold the current will work. Pressure plates, buttons, levers. Maybe you could use a redstone torch. Actually, let's try that. Oh, wait. There we go. Yeah, it'll work. So, you know, if you don't happen to have a pressure plate or you know, maybe a lever, you can always use a button, or you can do whatever you want, okay? So, yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope that this has helped you in your minecart station making services. Why did I say services? In your endeavors. So, I want to thank you guys for watching. Like if you liked it. Favorite if you, or hang on, I messed it up. Like if you liked it, sub if you really liked it, and then you know what? I just messed that up. Whatever, just like it. I don't care what you do. Just do something if you want. So I'll see you guys later.